Chris Young, I'm coming over.
New Country, Wolf 105.1, 96.7. Hello, it's Brian stepping in on this Friday night. Thanks for having us on. And speaking of Friday night, it's Eric Pasley up next on The Wolf. New Country, The Wolf, it's Brian hanging out with you overnight on this howlin' prowlin' weekend. Thanks for having us on. In case you missed the announcement earlier, The Wolf welcomes CMA Entertainer of the Year Luke Bryan and his Kill the Lights tour with special guests Little Big Town and Dustin Lynch to the Carrier Dome on Saturday, April 9th. Tickets go on sale next Friday, November 13th at 10 a.m. and they start at $29.75. However, if you don't want to wait until next Friday to get tickets, you can win your way in all next week with Skip Clark in the afternoon between 3 and 7. He'll give you one line of a Luke Bryan song and you have to sing the next line correctly and you'll win yourself a pair of top price tickets. Sounds pretty easy to me. Coming up by Blake Shelton, Carrie Underwood, and Dan and Shay here on The Wolf. New Country, The Wolf, it's Brian, and I wish those 70-degree temperatures would stick around for a little bit longer, but unfortunately, it's much cooler outside now and will be all weekend long, too. Dan and Shay on The Wolf.
Brothers Osborne, stay a little longer.
New Country, Wolf 105.1, 96.7. We've been telling you about this Wolf Unrivaled Ladies Night Out Magic Mike XXL for quite some time now, and our VIP tickets have sold out, but general admission's still available. Better hurry up and get to wolf1051.com to get them, though. Dirk Bentley on The Wolf.
Cole Swindell, let me see you, girl.
New Country, Wolf 105.1, 96.7. It's Brian hanging out with you overnight. I'm sure you've heard by now, Luke Bryan coming to the Carrier Dome Saturday, April 9th. Tickets go on sale next Friday, the 13th. But if you want to win your way in early, you better listen to Skip Clark next week between 3 and 7. He has a chance to win your way in. Darius Rucker on The Wolf. New Country, Wolf 105.1, 96.7. It's Brian hanging out with you on this howlin' prowlin' weekend. Thanks for hanging out with us. And in case you haven't noticed, it's been pretty warm around here lately. We've had Indian summer weather for the past week or so. Temperatures in the 70s. Really can't beat it here in November. Should be snowing by now. But anyway, here's a fun fact about this record warm November we've had so far. The first 5 days of November were the warmest such period on record. The average high temperature since last Sunday has been 68.6 degrees, and the previous record for the first 5 days of November was 67.8, so just about a degree cooler. So pretty warm around here, and I wish it would last, but going to be much cooler this weekend. The band Perry, Tim McGraw, Florida Georgia Line, all coming up on The Wolf. Florida Georgia Line, Wolf 105.1, 96.7.
Carrie Underwood, Smoke Break.
New Country, The Wolf, SU football back in action Saturday afternoon at 12:30. They're at Louisville. Louisville's record 4-4. The Orange 3-5. Should be a good game. Tim McGraw on The Wolf.
Break up with him, Old Dominion.
New Country, The Wolf, and I'm wondering if Miranda Lambert's pink hair at the CMAs was kind of a slap in the face to Blake Shelton for dating Gwen Stefani. What do you think? Mama's Broken Heart on The Wolf.
Jenna Kramer, I got the boy.
New Country, Wolf, hey, it's Brian hanging out with you overnight on a howlin' prowlin' weekend, and that means the newest music and country artists all weekend long. Did you catch Hillary Clinton on Jimmy Kimmel Live the other night? They were trying to figure out what her husband Bill Clinton's title would be if she's elected president. Check this out.
Would he be the first gentleman? Would he be the first mate? Who decides that?
Well, he said the other day that it was fine for all this talk about me running to break the big, hard glass ceiling and become president, but he was running to break the iron grip that women had on being spouse of the president. And
that's right.
So I think part of what we'll have to figure out is, what do you call the male spouse of a female president? Now, it's a little bit more complicated with him because people still call former presidents Mr. President.
Right.
So I have to really work on this.
The first president lady would be a nice thing to call. The first lady, doesn't the
first dude, first mate, first gentleman. I'm just not sure about it.
I think the first dude sounds pretty cool. Cole Swindell is up next. New Country, Wolf 105.1, 96.7, 98.3 for downtown Syracuse. New Country, The Wolf, there's still time to get tickets for our Wolf Unrivaled Ladies Night Out Magic Mike XXL. VIP has sold out, but general admission is still available. Better hurry up, though. Get to wolf1051.com. Chris Young, I'm coming over on The Wolf.
Dan Jen and Shay, nothing like you.
New Country, Wolf 105.1, 96.7, 98.3 for downtown. I'm Brian hanging out with you overnight. The Wolf has more shows, more tickets, more often. It's the Wolf Indoor Concert Series at Kegs Canalside in Jordan. It returns December 19th with Old Dominion. Tickets online, kegscanalside.net.
Brothers Osborne, stay a little longer.
New Country, The Wolf. Hey, it's Brian with you for a Howlin' Prowlin' weekend. Blake Shelton coming up along with Brantley Gilbert. But first, it's something about a truck. Kip Moore on The Wolf. Blake Shelton, Ghana. You're listening to New Country, The Wolf. I'm Brian hanging out with you overnight. Thanks for having us on. Hope you're having a great weekend so far. Don't forget to follow The Wolf on all social media platforms. We'll keep you up to date on everything in the world of country music. Facebook.com/Wolf1051 or on Twitter and Instagram @Wolf1051. Give us a follow. We may give you a follow back as well. If you want to get rich, you better create a company like Apple. They apparently have enough cash to buy every major sports team in the world. They just posted a revenue of $51.5 billion and a quarterly profit of $11.1 billion. That's more than what Bill Gates has, I think. I have Lee Bryce, Easton Corbin, and Cole Swindell all on the way here on The Wolf. New Country, Wolf, it's Brian. Luke Bryan concert tickets on sale next Friday, but you can win your way in all next week in the afternoons with Skip Clark. Just know your Luke Bryan song lyrics. Study them up if you have to. Cole Swindell on The Wolf.
Anything goes. Florida-Georgia line.
New Country, Wolf 105.1, 96.7. It's Brian with you for this Howlin' Prowlin' weekend. That's the newest music and country artists all weekend long. Plus, Saturday nights at 7, the big time Saturday night with Whitney Allen. And on Sunday mornings, the Powered by Country Countdown with Fitz Parmalee on The Wolf.
Carrie Underwood, Smoke Break.
New Country, Wolf 105.1, 96.7. Good Saturday morning. It's Brian hanging out with you. Happy weekend. In about 10 minutes, I'm going to try and give our friends Big D and Bubba a call to congratulate them on their well-deserved CMA award. Keith Urban.
Jason Aldean, gonna know we were here.
New Country, Wolf 105.1, 96.7. Hey, it's Brian hanging out with you early on this Saturday morning. Thanks for having us on. We are the home of Big D and Bubba and the Weekend Wake Up, which is coming your way later on this morning. And I'm going to call them right now, congratulate them on their big CMA award from earlier this week. Hopefully they pick up. Hopefully they're awake.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, it's Brian at the Wolf in Syracuse. How you doing, Big D?
I'm good.
Just-
How are you?
Just calling to congratulate you guys on your big CMA award earlier this week.
Well, thank you.
How's it feel?
It feels exhausting.
Well, we love you here in Syracuse, and keep doing what you're doing, all right?
Well, thank you, man. Yeah, no, we had a great week and, a great year. Win ACM and a CMA in 1 year is pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Congratulations.
Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. See, you made me feel better. Now I'm not exhausted anymore. See how my voice has changed?
Yeah,
Now I
you
have
sound much more
excitement
awake.
in my voice? You did that.
Oh, I'm doing what I can.
Thank you.
Talk to you later, man.
All right, man.
New Country, Wolf 105.1, 96.7. I'm Brian. Don't forget about our Wolf Indoor Concert Series, Kegs Canalside in Jordan. Old Dominion will be there on December 19th. Tickets online, kegscanalside.net. Break up with him on The Wolf.
Hey, girl.
Chris Young, I'm coming over.
New Country, Wolf, it's Brian. I'm stepping out for the day. Hope you have a great weekend. I'll leave you with Cam, Burning House. Big D and Bubba coming up around 6 o'clock with the Weekend Wake Up. Wolf 105.1, 96.7, 98.3 for downtown Syracuse.